It's that time. We're going to watch Love Island Season 8, Episode 15. Let's do it. And we're picking up right where we left off, which was Gabe and Sol being dumped. I am actually shocked that they dumped Gabe. Crazy. But Sol was like, you're putting me out of my misery. So it was literally Couples Island. It has been since the very start, which is wild. And it's starting to get very boring. So I really hope they bring in a bombshell. I will say, after the guys had that conversation with Corbin and told Corbin that they view Kinsey as moving the exact same way as Gabe was doing, Corbin has definitely pulled back a little bit. You can tell, because when they were laying on the bed in soul ties and she was sitting there talking to him, she's like, I want to kiss you. And you could tell because she kept like putting her hand on his face, like turning him towards her, like she wanted to kiss him. But he was just like looking at the sky, looking off into the distance, talking to her. And she goes, I want to kiss you. And so he leans in and he goes, and then pulls away again. That was it. And then just now in bed, she said something like, oh, I'm just so happy. And he was like, yeah, we made it. Very monotone. So I don't know if what the guy said to him got in his head, or if he's just actually thinking about it in the way that they're thinking about it, because she has moved around, but she's not been like Gabe. Kinsey has genuinely been trying to make a connection. So I feel bad for her. Hopefully hopefully Corbin pulls out of it. The guys are in the bedroom and Bryce goes, girth check, and walks up to Zach and lifts his pants open and looks down and then closes them, and Zach leans over to look, so he opens them again and Zach looked down his pants. They're never beating the allegations, you guys, ever. Why don't they just recouple? He just made a comment about, I'd be pissed if I was in the bottom three, because I've been in the same relationship since the beginning and I'm the only one. Bryce turns around and was like, I've been in the same one since day one also. He goes, yeah, but you almost went and explored some shit. So see, that kind of makes me wonder, like, is Casey just doing this because she is from a basketball, football family, or like a professional athlete family? That's my only concern. My only concern for her, and I hate that because I love them together and they feel super genuine, but comments like that, there's some truth in it. Communicative is such a hard word to say. Sincere told Caleb, you know, this could be your one chance. He was like, don't leave any stones unturned. Everybody could just use one chance. That could be all that it takes. Bryce and Zach are talking. He was like, the only couples, he said the comment that KC made really annoyed him about how him and Zach would have been the only two in the top 4. Oh my God, and now they're talking about his dick. Oh my God. He goes, that snake that you've got down there. He goes, what'd you think? It's long. Why are we hearing this stuff, Love Island? Like, why? We don't need to hear about the ass eating. We don't need to hear about Bryce or see Zach looking at Bryce's ding dong. Oh my God. It's either way far over here or way far over here. Like, can we just have a happy medium? My God. All right, they got another challenge. This one's hosted by Maybelline. That's so cute. The girls are all dressed up in like Tinkerbell princess outfits with little crowns or tiaras, and the guys are all in tights. The guys also have crowns on. That's so funny. Sincere looks like Fabio. Which prince is living in fantasy rather than reality? Ooh, he gave it to Zach. All right, Love Island, I'm over it. Now the guys are kissing each girl's feet. Why is this necessary? Why? What's up is Corbin. Which prince has the fairest maiden of them all? Oh, he picked Zach, so he thinks Kate is the most beautiful. I love that the girls are putting on lipstick before they go kiss. Next up, we've got Bryce. Which prince is playing the role of the hero but is actually a villain? Ooh, this is yikesy. Oh, he's gonna pick KC. He said some talk about big intentions and treasures, but some secrets are hidden. And I was like, intentions? Okay. So whoever gets the balloon popped over their head, the guys, they have to pick a girl to go kiss the person that initially, like the prince that came out. Next up is Prince Caleb. Which prince is under a love spell rather than real feelings? Oh shit, he picked Bryce. He says that he doesn't think Bryce has actually been tested yet. Bryce picked Kinsey to kiss Caleb, and then Caleb picked Kata to kiss at the end. Casey's turn. Which prince thinks he's royalty but is really just a side character? Why do I feel like this is going back to Bryce? Oh, we picked Corbin! Next up is Zach. Which prince would steal someone else's happily ever after? Bryce! Bryce picked Trinity to kiss Zach. That's so funny. Fair play, basically. Trinity cursed him! She didn't want to kiss him. Oh, they all said kiss him, so she went and kissed him. Kata likes to watch, you can tell. Bryce is like, I suck toes all the time, you guys. Kata was like, Caleb picking me was a little crazy. He goes, but he's a good kisser. Zach is upset. I love that they put Anaya in that bright pink. It's beautiful. Anaya thinks that the guys are having chats that she's not being looped into because of the way that the words are going. Yeah, Casey was the only person that picked up the person he was kissing, and it was Kata. Sincere is encouraging Caleb to go talk to Kata. Caleb pulled Kata for a chat. Zach is losing his shit. Kata kind of likes the jealousy because she feels the same way I do about it. Like, if you don't have like a little bit of jealousy, do you even really care that much? Casey said that he's still open. He told Caleb that he feels like he hasn't explored enough. He feels like he owes it to himself to explore. All while Anaya is telling Trinity that she can see being with Casey on the outside 100%. Trinity is telling Anaya about Soul. Anaya's like, I don't get it, Casey. Now you're trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho and you want to try to save Soul to talk to her? That you didn't want to talk to her. You had time after time. Anaya's upset. I won't say pissed, but she does feel like she looks like a dumbass, and I hate that for her. Tomorrow is After Sun. Are we watching After Sun? Are we recapping After Sun? I mean, we're definitely watching it, but I mean, are we recapping it? Because the first episode was actually really, really good. Who knows? We'll see. The girls are, like, describing their decision is ridiculous because they're trying to say that Gabe doesn't have... They're trying to say that Gabe was never content and that he was always waiting for another bombshell. They're saying that it doesn't make any sense. Oh, I don't love that comment by Sincere. Ariana asked Jen how she was feeling, and she was like, I'm feeling really sad. And Sincere was like, she's not sad, bro. She doesn't give a fuck. How rude. He's literally muttering under his breath. Sincere's sitting there like this, whispering behind his hands, saying that she doesn't give a shit. All of the boys are reacting so weird to this. I mean, I also don't see why they sent him home. But the way that the guys are acting. Jen is actually like crying. She's really sad. Still love Ariana's hair. The fact that the guys made Sincere deliver the news to kick Soul, like he was just ready to do that. He is not the nicest. His true colors are definitely starting to show. Jen's really sad because not only did she lose her connection with Gabe, but she's also leaving her day one Soul, the other bombshell that she walked in with. She's like, this is my get reading buddy. Gabe says he doesn't have any regrets, which is good. But he's not crying like he was when Bea left. Casey pulled Soul. Casey says that he regrets not being open and he feels kind of guilty that Soul's going home. I don't know how Anaya's going to feel after she sees that, playing it back later on. So the Islanders are watching Soul and Gabe leave. And it looks like... Zach goes, you guys might not actually get breakfast tomorrow. Trinity's like, I'm ready to talk shit if you guys want to talk. If you got a problem, we can talk about it. Girls are calling them out. And now the guys are walking away snickering, and Sincere's like leading the group saying that's bullshit. The girls got called out on their shit and now they're all mad and upset. Yeah, and they're not being nice about it like with Caleb, because Caleb should, like, that's how would Caleb feel knowing that all these guys are so pissed off that they sent Gabe home instead of him? That's so shitty. They're mad because they're calling out Gabe for being a fuckboy. Bryce said that that's the most slut-shaming stuff they've ever seen in his life. See, and Caleb feels even worse. He's like, this is the second time a couple's been broken up because of me. Like, I'm grateful to be here, but... Jen said that she has felt lusted over by Gabe, so she does, she's open for the opportunity to meet somebody else. Oh, Corbin's about to tell Kinsey that all the boys wanted to send her home. Kinsey said that she genuinely likes him, and he said that he's starting to catch feelings for her. Kinsey's like, I'm not lustful. You were following a relationship, and I was testing a relationship. What? Yeah, the villa is tense tonight. And Sincere is still on his soapbox. Oh, the girls are going over there. All the guys are like, oh, fuck, here come the girls. Sincere's like, don't get rage baited. We're all talking about how the girls are coming over, all laughing. The girls even asked, why'd you guys make Sincere do it? That was kind of a slap in the face. They're sitting there explaining why they kept Caleb. And Zach's like, fine, then I want to see you all go pull him tomorrow. You're all going to pull him for chats? Ooh, this whole situation is just giving me such a bad taste in my mouth for the guys. Casey in the diary room he's like, are we not all lustful in this motherfucker? We're all kissing and slapping asses every day. They're like, let's just leave it at that. It was a hard decision. Let's hug it out. They're all hugging it out. Trinity's like, well, fuck that no breakfast comment. And Zach's like, no, you're not getting any breakfast. He's like, I'm just kidding.